Why do we feel the most frustrated right before we achieve our goals? Maybe this is you right now, whereby you have set out to achieve something and you're feeling what's known as the gap between where you are at and where you want to go. I've been in so many conversations lately with a lot of you who are really feeling this gap. Maybe you're doing all the manifesting, the affirmations, the journaling, the meditations, and yet your dream partner still isn't here, or your dream car, or your dream job, that opportunity, it's still not here. Now, I am super grateful that I am speaking about this topic today because I have completely flipped my perspective on the gap. And I'm really excited to share this perspective with you all today. Now, my name is Elise, and I am the host of the Generation Elevation podcast. I'm a high performance mindset coach from Australia. I moved to London, and I'm now facilitating mass events all around London, sharing with you, sharing with the world, the power of unlocking your mind. So, you'll notice there's many episodes here on my podcast, and if you have clicked on this one, then I trust you will receive exactly what you need from it today. The gap. So you've set a goal, you know what you want the outcome to be, you've been doing all the things, and yet you're feeling this immense frustration. I get you. So what I'm going to ask of you right now is to take a breath. Breathe in and out. And one more time. In and out. Usually the times where we most want to give up are the times that are just right before that manifestation or that achievement of your goal comes through. I have personally had this experience many, many times where I've been here in London and wanted to give up and go back home. And then all of a sudden an opportunity comes through and it's exactly the opportunity that I have been after and striving towards. Many times I felt this gap and have felt frustrated. However, this perspective I share with you today may flip the script for you. Imagine that tomorrow you achieve that goal. Your dream partner comes along, you receive a call, an email, an opportunity, your boss pulls you aside and you get a promotion, or you sell out your products that you launch online. If you're truly doing the action steps that are leading you to where you want to go, who's to say that that goal won't happen tomorrow? We live in a society where we're so used to getting everything we want right now, like Uber Eats. If you're hungry, you order online, boom, it's at your door. Amazon, oh my gosh, is a game changer here in London. I didn't experience this out in Australia, in the Gold Coast, and in a little town called Gisborne, where I'm from in Melbourne. We didn't have that luxury of things being delivered literally the next day. And in London, it is a thing here. And it still shocks me how fast these orders come through. So if we're so used to things happening straight away, now with AI, you look up something that someone would have taken originally years to research, and you have that answer within a couple of seconds. When it comes to following the line and path of your soul, your heart, your mission, and you're not receiving it then there as soon as you take action or do some sort of movement towards it, it can be definitely frustrating. However, this frustration, if you listen to my podcast around flow state, you'll know is actually a part of getting into flow. There's 4 phases of flow state, and if you want to hear more about that, go check out my episode on flow state to learn more. But frustration is one of the phases where you hit that sticking point and you want to give up. There's an image that comes to mind of a person mining for diamonds, and one person's charging ahead, go, 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 and the other person is so close, but they've given up. And this is the image that I am getting right now as I share this with you, is you are so close. I can feel it in my bones for you. You are so close. Now is not the time to give up, so take a breath. Know that the gap is actually perfect. Because imagine if we didn't have that time period between the thought and the manifestation. We'd have too many boyfriends or partners. We would have too many cars and no driveways to put them in. We would have too many houses. We'd have too many things. And they would lose their value. We wouldn't appreciate them. It would be chaotic and confusing. And I don't know about you, but I like to change my mind every now and then. And so I might decide, this looks nice, this piece of clothing online. But do I actually really want it? You order it, it comes, it doesn't fit. Maybe I don't want it anymore. Like, how many of you have ordered something initially because you wanted it, and then it's come, it's arrived, you've left it just to sit there for months and months and months and actually got no use out of it? I'm sure there's that thing in your cupboard right now that is exactly that. So this is why we have the gap. It gives us time to get really clear, to be ready, to receive your goal, to receive the manifestation, for you to line up energetically to the you that you need to be in order to embody and hold that energy of achievement, of success in a sustainable way. How many people say they want to win the lottery, but if they actually received all of that money into their account, would probably spend it straight away or give it away or waste it or not even know what to do with it? They would panic because they're not energetically ready to receive. So versus someone who feels abundant, who is educated within the financial world, who knows what they want to do with the money that comes through to them, who feels confident and safe around money, they will most likely hold that energy a lot better than the person who feels scarcity. So this is what I'm saying. The gap is preparing you. Now, this is a framework I want you to write down or take a note of, and I'm going to leave this with you today. The gap framework, okay? If you're feeling the gap right now, you're going to write at the top of your page or in your notes, GAP, okay? G stands for grace. Give yourself some grace. If you're feeling the gap right now, give yourself some grace. Feel all of the emotions, let them come up, and breathe. There's so many episodes on my show about how to handle or regulate your emotions when they feel really intense. So go listen to a couple of those and try some of those techniques. Give yourself some grace. That's step 1. Step 2, A, adjust accordingly. Yeah, okay, you might be frustrated and you're in that phase of flow, but the frustration is creating new neural pathways in your brain. You are growing, you're expanding. You're feeling that edge. So let it happen. Do you need to change your process? Do you need to change your system? This is a perfect time to just double check. Is this the most effortless and easy path forward to achieve your goals? P. Persist or pivot. Okay, you've adjusted accordingly. You know the right steps that you need to take. You can control what you can control. Is it time to pivot your strategy? Or is it time to persist and triumph? Keep going like the miner digging for those diamonds towards your goals. Only you will know this in your heart. And if you're struggling to trust your heart and you don't know the difference between your head and your heart, I've got many episodes on this too. So hopefully this helps. If any time you are feeling that gap, use the gap framework. Grace. Adjust accordingly, persist or pivot. Have a wonderful week.